Hello, 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 hello. It's the Armchair Pundits Manchester United Post-Match Review Show. Come on, welcome, welcome, welcome. Everyone, jump in, jump in. It's Derby Day. As you can see, I'm smiling, so you know the game went well. But honestly, for me, it wasn't only about the result. And I don't even know if the scoreline tells you the full story. But before I get into this, I want you to make sure you click the like button, subscribe. Right now, I want you to press that share button and share it in your family group or with your friends that you know like football. And I want you to follow us on all our social handles, YouTube, X, Instagram, and TikTok. Now, I'm going to get into this because honestly, there is a lot to go through. Coming into this game, obviously United got rid of Amorim a couple of weeks ago, and then we had Darren Fletcher step in as an interim manager. He didn't do the greatest, but at the end of the day, it was only temporary. And he was definitely not prepared. But we decided to turn our focus to someone young, someone, with a little bit of pedigree, but definitely has skin in the game, being an old legend at Man United. His first game was Derby Day. Like, City are second in the league. They look good for the second place, potentially first. They do have a little bit of a depleted side, so I don't want to tell a totally misguided story. But at the end of the day, you've got to beat what's in front of you. So we set out with a back four, which I was happy to see. I won't talk about it much more because I believe that's going to be the way forward anyway. We had Mbeumo starting, which was nice to see. And we had Dorgu playing left wing. No Seshko, he was dropped to the bench, with Mbeumo starting up front and Ahmad out right, fresh from AFCON. So yeah, guys, coming into this game, I called it. If you watched our prediction post that I would have posted up earlier today or even yesterday, you would have seen that I put us down to win 3-1. And honestly, we didn't look like we were going to concede today after the first 5 minutes. I've got to be honest. But outside of that, we looked like we could have got a lot more than three goals. Imagine that. Donnarumma made 2 huge saves today to keep Man City within touching distance of even, maybe be able to claw back the scoreline. But outside of that, it was all United. Semenyo came close early with a cross into the box. That was dangerous. But when your star man, Haaland, has 1 touch in the first 45 minutes, you got to question how resolute United were defending. And I'm really going to say it again. This is the best I've seen Man United play in probably 18 months to 2 years, maybe longer. The atmosphere, electric. You could see the character on the pitch. They were playing for the shirt today. There was physicality. We were playing on the front foot. We were creative. We were fearless. We were strong. Even to put it into more perspective, in the first 20 minutes, Dalot and Shaw got a yellow card each. And you got to remember, these two are facing Semenyo and Dorgu. So you got to imagine to yourself, it's going to be a long day. But you think they stopped there? They kept on fighting. More blocks, more taking on your player, overlapping, underlapping. I'm talking about stuff that you were probably saying, these are football fundamentals. But we haven't been doing that for over a year. So of course I'm going to get excited. Now, it was refreshing to see that Man United were playing with no fear. Like, honestly, we were playing the ball forward. It wasn't sideways like City or like the Arsenal. We were going forward. We were trying to find the gaps behind the Man City defence. The first 45 minutes, Bruno was everywhere. Left back, right back, 10, deep line centre mid. Like, he was everywhere and causing problems with it. The little passing patterns we were doing in the little pockets when we were under pressure, there might be 2 Man City players doing doggies and we were playing one-touch play to get the ball around them and to get it out and then open up our body, switching play so that we can open up the Man City defence. It was amazing to see. Where has this been? We haven't bought any new players. The quality is there. The quality is there to see. The quality was there to see today. Dorgu, immense today. The first half, United had 2 disallowed goals. Maybe a hand or even a forearm. But that was the type of performance United were putting on today. We were going forward. We were taking risks. So we go into half-time, 0-0. And I've got to be honest, I fancied us. I really, really did fancy us. I said, you know what? All we need is to get a goal. And once we get a goal, I feel like another 1 or 2 will follow. Because we've already hit the woodwork, had 2 disallowed goals, and City haven't really done nothing. They've had a couple of sighters from range, but nothing to really worry Lemems. A small chance where the ball came into the box and Dalot's cleared it. But again, that's really nothing to really think about because they didn't score. So we come out into the second half. City know they need to ring some changes because it's just not working for them. They bring Riley on and Shirky, take off Foden, who, to be fair, had a very soft first half. Wasn't really noticeable that he was even playing, to be honest. And Alenia, one of their youngsters in defence. Within minutes of O'Reilly coming on, he fouls one of the United players, gets himself a yellow. Straight away, he's on the same side as Ahmad. I know already that's going to be a long day for him. But nevertheless, we keep pushing and probing. Now, it takes up until about the 65th minute for United to get a break. And that comes on the back of a poor free kick from Man City. We get a break. It's Bruno, it's Mbeumo, and it's Ahmad. 3 against 2. Bruno makes the right decision. He passes it over to Bryan and Mbeumo, and with his left foot, he puts it past Donnarumma, who up until this point has had an amazing game. He's made a good few saves to keep Man City in it. 1-0 United. And obviously, you're going to look over to the line-out to make sure you're not offside, but honestly, we were acres onside and we deserved that. Moments later, we take off Mbeumo, bring on Cunha, and Cunha started electric. He's gone down the right-hand side. Within minutes of coming on, he swung a ball in from so close to the touchline, and Dorgu's beat his man to come on the inside and called it 2-0, put it past Donnarumma. Man United up 2-0 at home to City. And they said the game's gone. They said City United are not a big team anymore. What's that? 2-0. City haven't even laid a glove on us. To be honest to you, there wasn't much to say. We rang a few changes just to keep fresh legs in. We had another chance that fell to Mount and Cunha again, with Cunha swinging the ball in, but Cunha was just offside, and Mount put it away to call it 3-0, but after minutes of VAR checking, it was waved off as offside. Now, I've got to say to you, with Arsenal next week, I'm chomping at the bit. I wish they were tomorrow, honestly. The boys played amazing today. Well done, Michael Carrick and the coaching staff, against all the adversity and all the negative publicity they've been getting. First game down, you can relax a little bit and you can just go now and approach the next game against the number 1 spot Arsenal and see if we can get a result against them also, who I believe we can. Now, just like I said at the beginning, I want you all to do me one favor. I want you to click join, subscribe, share in the family groups and the friend groups, and make sure you click that like button. Follow us on Instagram, YouTube, X, and TikTok. It's your boy Monts. Manchester is red again. Peace.